Welcome, everybody, to the NBA Live on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. DA, take it away.
Well, Kevin, even...
David Aldridge, thank you. Let's check out the standings in the Western Conference and see how the playoff race is shaping up. You look at Dallas. They've done well enough to be in 5th place in the conference so far.
You know, right now, Dallas, so much has gone right for them this season. They've needed some breaks to go their way, and it feels like they've gotten them all. Now they're poised for success in the playoffs.
They look to be a dangerous team. I wouldn't have thought that a few months ago, but now I'm a believer.
Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. They've got Pippen. Michael Jordan is out there with Robertson. And it's Dennis Rodman. And it's Olajuwon in at the 5 down low. And for the Mavericks, Porzingis is out there with Nowitzki. Then it's Gilbert Arenas. Then there's Luka Doncic. And it's Gervin in at the small forward position. Two of the hottest teams, Greg, getting together tonight. This is highly anticipated.
And you know what, Kevin, the trick to winning a game like this, force your opponent to play your style of basketball. That could determine who goes home with the W.
And, you know, we know Nowitzki is a phenomenal catch-and-shoot guy. Does a fabulous job measuring up these shots.
Now here's Jordan. He had 25 points in the win against Oklahoma City. Olajuwon, the pass to Jordan. And there's Robertson. That's good on the assist from Michael Jordan.
Whatever the defense gives, a sign of a skilled offensive player.
Fires from 18 and misses it off the right side of the rim.
Or the defense refusing to give up anything easy. Love seeing that kind of intensity.
And they double up Jordan. Back to Pippen from downtown. It's rebounded by Dallas. Coming into this, having managed to win against the Rockets in their last game.
There's that mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
Well, you know, it takes character, poise, toughness to win on the road, and that's exactly what they showed last game.
And it was interesting how the Dallas franchise sold its fans on Doncic. Ownership told them, think of a 6'7" Steve Nash. Isn't quite the shooter Steve was, but is only a teenager. Great vision. Boy, he can really pass it, and it turns out Doncic is all of that and more.
First free throw is good. And even Nash himself called Doncic a dream prospect.
Yeah, it said Luka was big and mobile enough in the modern game, can guard multiple positions, has a skill set, a winning mentality, and those leadership qualities. Steve Nash sounding like a future GM.
All free throws good from Doncic.
Well, Doncic plays with such an edge and attitude, and I think it endears him to his teammates and gives them confidence.
Now here's Jordan, averaging around 27.5 points a game, one of the best in the league. Pass to Rodman. Back to Jordan, just 5 to shoot. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And the offense, I mean, 3 of 4, a solid start for this game.
Outside Arenas, over Jordan, and it's good off the back of the rim and in. For Chicago, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Jordan with the bucket, and it's 7 points for Jordan.
Only 1 miss in the first 5 attempts, clearly feeling it.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Arenas misses. The Bulls have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. And a wide open look for Jordan. It's Chicago with another bucket.
No misses for him yet in this quarter. Solid as a rock.
Mavericks trail by 4. Arenas passes to Gervin. Arenas kicks to Nowitzki. Outside Arenas. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Nowitzki. Arenas has got his second bucket of the night.
And you have to honor the three-point shooting of Arenas, a big-time scorer who's shown the consistency from beyond.
And Jordan has it in the corner. Pass to Olajuwon. Now here's Jordan. Inside. Rodman trying to break free. Olajuwon's shot is good.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now. These, the new power rankings, they tell a great story. You take a look at the Warriors. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And checking out Chicago, they've been a surprise success, showing prognosticators what they're really made of all season long.
Now here's Pippen. The game against Oklahoma City, very impressive. Here's Jordan, and the layup is good. Jordan's got 11.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game. Well, we know the playoffs are right around the corner, Greg. Do you think any of these teams change their approach for playoff contenders?
Kev, you know, goal number 1 is health. I mean, outside of that, you're looking at seeding. You're trying to fine-tune, but you want to just get it dialed in and get ready for what's about to be a marathon run, you hope, in the postseason.
Find that fine-tuning.
Take a look here at the numbers for Porzingis. Tremendous numbers for him over the last 10 games. Averaging about 16 points, 10 rebounds, and 3 assists. And you talk about guys who just have a nose for putting up points. He is one of them.
Yeah, he sure is, and he rarely has back-to-back bad games. If he has an off night, he usually follows that up with a big night.
Now here's Arenas. He had 15 points last out. The shot misses. Jordan with some nice D. Guys, this offense very effective.
And guys, the defense has been no match. They've just picked them apart.
No doubt about the brilliance of Jordan as a player. Outstanding at knowing when to go get that out.
Here's Doncic following the basket by Michael Jordan. Outside, Porzingis.
And yet to attack the paint here, everything's coming from the outside.
And, you know, if you're on defense, that's exactly what you want. Keep them shooting over the top.
Now here's Jordan. 13 points in the game. Back to Robertson. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan. Jordan's got 3 assists now in this one. For Chicago, they won their last contest, that game against the Thunder. Doncic against Rodman. And it's Doncic missing.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Pippen, the pass to Jordan, and they double up Jordan. Here's Robertson, and he can't extend the lead to double digits. Mavericks trail by 9. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Can they get it? The dunk and the foul. Oh, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. That one on Robertson. Rudy Gay's checked in for Rodman. And to look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Chicago.
Fellas, they're passing the ball the way you're supposed to here in this first half.
Something else they've been able to do so far tonight is earn those tough points in the paint.
Now here's Pippen. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Arenas against Jordan. 5 on the clock. Robertson up top. Shoots. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Victory eluded them last time in Chicago when they faced the Bulls.
Well, if they want to avoid the outcome of that first meeting, they'll need to be stronger on the glass. They were completely outmatched in the last one.
And sometimes that can be a motivating factor. May very well light a fire under them tonight. Nobody likes to be dominated on the glass like that.
Here's Gay after Dirk Nowitzki's bucket. Gay passes to Jordan. Beyond the arc. No good from Gay. Mavericks trail by 4. Arenas attacking. It's good. Arenas has got 7 points.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to.
Here's Jordan, 13 points in the game. He kicks it to Olajuwon. Down low. And it's sent back by Nowitzki.
Love how Nowitzki uses his long arms there on defense. Solid coming up with blocks.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit. That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Maxi Kleber comes in for Porzingis. And it's Seth Curry in for Gilbert Arenas. No one near Curry as he lets it go. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. And Fox has it in the corner. Pass to Jordan. Wants to get it to Gay and does.
Gay is on the court for a score. Ability, and there's no better way to get points on the board than with the and one.
Hardaway's checked in for Dallas. Bulls shooting their first foul of the night.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And guys, those numbers represent a nice step up from what they were last year.
Nowitzki finds Doncic. Lets it fly. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
Total breakdown from the defense there. I mean, he'll usually take advantage when that's the case.
And here is Jordan. He's got 13. Here's Olajuwon. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Jordan. Jordan's got assist number 5 here tonight.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possession.
Now, here's Nowitzki. Playing Houston, he was nearly unstoppable. Doncic outside. Olajuwon with the block.
Boy, Olajuwon is a ferocious defender and rim protector. Really excels at slapping shots away.
Gordon kicks to Olajuwon. Right side, Jordan. In the corner, it's Gordon. Offensive rebound, Fox. And they double up Jordan. There's the pass to Gordon. Here is Olajuwon. Goes back up, and it's good on the layup. And now it's a 9-point Bulls lead.
And, you know, even when you D Olajuwon up, he still overwhelms you with his size and footwork. Has an outstanding feel for the interior.
And the Mavericks call time here. Well, the superstar players always get the headlines, but you need more great role players, it seems, as you look at the history of champions, to win. So that being said, Greg, what kind of role players do you look for?
You know, Kevin, it starts on your best player, and I think you go from there. Obviously, in today's game, spot-up shooting is critically important, and then you got to factor in versatility. You need guys that can guard multiple positions, that give you some rim protection, but obviously that can also shoot the basketball. And I think it's critical having that instant offense guy coming off the bench as well to, when your team's in a bit of a funk, somebody you can trust to kind of light a fire.
Good point.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Now here's Curry. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Curry with the steal. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time.
And we've just seen them make mistakes on back-to-back trips. Both those turnovers could have been avoided.
And Dirk Nowitzki. He gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Chicago shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game.
Pippen, simply put, one of the best small forwards of all time. A defensive powerhouse and a fearless scorer.
So the Bulls 5 right now. They've got Grant. Kerr is out there with Jordan. Then it's Olajuwon, and it's Pippen in at the 3, the small forward. Lock at 6. Here's Arenas. Lays it in without an inch of room around him. Arenas has got 11 points.
Yeah, field goal percentage above 50 now. Their offense is starting to show.
And, you know, that's a really good sign. I mean, they stumbled out of the gate, but they're starting to look. Some ground.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain phase. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Rudy Gay's checked in for Grant. Fox comes in for Scottie Pippen. And it's Robertson in for Steve Kerr. To the paint, here's Olajuwon. Basket counts. 10 points for him.
Boy, you got to admire the muscle of Olajuwon, easily pushing through the defense and converting in his unique style.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin. Well, the Bulls have a new front office, branching out from the Nuggets brain trust with new team president. Given Denver's success identifying and developing young talent with a win percentage that's climbed year after year, there is at least some optimism that the Bulls will be able to build a similar and sustainable winning program. Guys?
Wouldn't that be a story? Thank you, David. Arenas against Gay. Count it, good.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
Now the feed to Jordan. Pass to Olajuwon. That drops and it comes off an assist from Jordan. And the Bulls lead by 9.
This is some kind of performance we're seeing from him today. He is yet to miss a shot.
Here's Arenas. Gay with the block.
Gay using his reach and bounce to perfection to block the shot.
Good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
Well, he's just zoned in. I mean, in most cases, taking quality shots very much within the flow of the offense.
In the corner, it's Kleba. Back to Curry. Fox against Gervin. Curry outside. Cans it from downtown. Curry's got 5 now.
He's gaining more and more confidence over time from deep. Seth Curry proving he's got touch from out there.
And Fox gets it to go.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Outside Curry. Arenas against Robertson. Fires it up. They get it back.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling and he still misses, boy, he wishes he had that one back.
Arenas with it. Out guarded by Fox. Outside for Arenas. He's got space. Here's Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
And that's a huge play. I mean, they need more like it because second chance points are going to be key in this game.
Probably so. That's usually a crucial element to any comeback.
Yeah, and if you look at it, had they been converting those second chances all along instead of waiting until now, who knows?
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
High post try, and it's Gervin missing.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Plenty of daylight on that shot. Curry's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for the man.
That's the second long-range bomb in the quarter after a slow first period. He is on the roll. And Clark, the second time was the charm for Seth Curry. Last season, he returned to Dallas after they let him go to Portland for a year.
Greg, sometimes we've seen it on the court, sometimes we see it in life. I mean, you don't miss something until you don't have it. And Seth is more than just a shooter. He's a great shooter, but he's also a very reliable ball handler. He's unselfish. He doesn't take anything for granted. He plays hungry, and Dallas realized the mistake they'd made and went about correcting it.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago. They want to keep rolling here following the win against the Thunder.
And guys, they walked into the arena with a certain kind of swagger, and we really saw it play out on the offensive end.
And, you know, confidence is key there. They seem to play with a ton of it, especially on the offensive end.
Looking at who's out there now for the Mavericks. Dirk Nowitzki, he's checked in for Maxi Kleba. And Doncic is subbed in for Seth Curry. First one falls for him. You know, Greg, when you were in New York, you were on a super team of sorts. Compare that to the super teams they're forming now in the NBA.
Oh, we've always had super teams. And this misnomer that this is something that's just come about with this era is, to me, absurd. You've always had it. Whether the difference nowadays is I think the players have more say in where they go. And they can orchestrate how a team is constructed, but it's always existed. And the reality is this, you become a super team when you win a lot.
Sure.
And that's what really dictates how super your team is.
Boy, like seeing these passes. Doncic has a keen sense for when one of his guys is open, and he gets it to him on time, on target.
Feeds it to Jordan. And stolen by Arenas. And now the fast break. Doncic with the ball. Kicks it to Nowitzki. Over Rodman. Nowitzki, no good.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Here's Arenas. Sweet little float. Arenas has got 8 here in the quarter.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
So it's Porzingis. He'll bring it up for the Mavericks. 6-point game. Their next game, playing at home, is the Nets coming to town. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home. Chicago's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Arenas against Jordan. Here's Olajuwon. Porzingis with the block. Irvin with it. He's picked up by Pippen. Nowitzki for 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
Well, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
Here's Jordan. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. They get Gilbert Arenas.
Hard not to respect how tough Jordan is inside. Really good at angling his body to pick up the foul call.
Chicago calls timeout. So Jordan nails both of them.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Yeah, you have to make teams pay for fouling you. That's why they call them free. And they've done exactly that, made them pay.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Arenas, boy, I tell you, is one of the most confident and explosive scorers in the game. A shoot-first point guard who will let it fly at any time and do real damage with the ball in his hand.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
And to this point on the season, guys, 80% from the line. He's done a really good job.
And he makes the first. And both free throws good for Arenas. Chicago leading. Robertson passes to Pippen. Jordan against Arenas. Olajuwon. And it's Olajuwon with the jam.
Yep, whenever Olajuwon has the ball now, he wants to take the defense to school, and I like his aggressiveness.
Another foul will give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Hardaway's checked in. Porzingis finds Hardaway. They get it again. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Control the offensive glass.
You know, that time I thought he did it with authority. Tremendous putback at a time when they really need it. Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision, excellent.
Mavericks trail by 3. Doncic passes to Porzingis. Robertson against Doncic. And here's Arenas outside. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got his 5th assist in this one. Chicago has gone 1-3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Right side, Jordan. Lays it up off the glass. Jordan's got 19 points.
He is certainly a dominant player. Michael Jordan, when he's in the zone, unstoppable.
Passes it to Porzingis. Doncic outside. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Arenas. Hakeem Olajuwon grabs the rebound. Olajuwon's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
And so Jordan nails both.
And just a much better job of attacking and getting to the line here in the second quarter. Didn't have a single attempt in the first.
Open for 3. And the last shot before the... is off. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
It is a good game we have here after one half of play. Everybody, welcome back for our halftime show. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny Smith. Chicago holding the upper hand after the first two quarters. They hold a 4-point lead. Kenny, how'd you see it?
Well, it's pretty clear that they want the offense to run through the paint, and it's been a good game plan. When they've got the ball in tight, the points have been coming, and then they're coming frequently. And until the D proves that they can stop it, I'd say keep working in the paint.
And looking at Dallas, Shaq, your thoughts?
Well, they could be ahead in this game if they were taking care of the boards. More possession means more scoring. A few rebounds either way could decide the outcome of the game. Ultimately, this game will come down to who wants it more.
And that's a wrap for our halftime show. The third quarter just about to get started.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. What a game we're seeing from Michael Jordan.
Well, with a double-double in hand through two quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
Yeah, he's got that locked-in look in his eyes tonight, and he's not going to start taking it easy. I think he's going to be going hard until that final whistle blows.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. The Bulls leading by 4. Our second half of basketball. And presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. On the floor for Dallas. You've got Doncic. Driven out there with Nowitzki. Then it's Gilbert Arenas. And it's Porzingis in at the center, filling out the middle. And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile one block.
Hey, guys, that's about as good a defensive play as you'll see. Instant reaction to get a hand to the shot. And you know, he just got a little ahead of himself on that one. How does a great finisher not dump that ball? I still can't figure it out.
Fast break, Dallas. Moving it up. Robertson with the steal. Rodman kicks to Robertson. Here's Jordan. Slam dunk by Jordan.
Hey, when Jordan is... cutting to the cup, he's locked in on throwing it down. The D doesn't have a chance of denying him that chance.
Releases. They get it back. And for the Bulls, they're shooting indicative of smooth offensive play. Up at 60%. They're a machine from the floor. And if you're just joining us, we've played over a minute here in the third. Mavericks trail by 6. Now coming into the league with immense potential. Porzingis has already fulfilled much of it. He's already an all-star. But you know, Greg, there are still areas he's working on.
Yeah, he's definitely getting stronger and more physical. You'd like to see him make the next pass a little more often when a teammate has a better shot. But if he can just stay healthy, boy, the sky's the limit on what he can accomplish.
Yeah, and Jordan sees the floor so nicely. I mean, when one of his guys has a clean look, he gets the ball to him in whip-like fashion.
Arenas with it. Guarded now by Dennis Rodman. Rodman with the block.
That's a big donut, folks, here. Start the second half. 4 straight they've missed.
Nowitzki with the steal. Good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Arenas against Jordan. Davis kicks to Nowitzki. They get a hand on it. Down to 5 on the shot clock. To the middle. Here's Jordan, and it's Jordan slamming it down.
And the high-flying antics of Jordan, simply awesome. One of the best dunkers this game has ever seen.
Dallas calls timeout. Greg, so many people know your story, born and raised in Las Vegas. It must have been an amazing feeling then to lead UNLV to its only championship.
I mean, Kevin, you know, playing in front of so many people you know has its pros and cons.
Right.
But to be a part of that 1990 championship team and the only one we've been able to hoist and to have my jersey hanging in that rafter, it's humbling, and yes, it brings back a lot of fond memories.
Like historically good, right? When you think of that team, what that meant, it has a historic place.
It does. We felt like we were able to etch our mark in terms of the lures of the game of college basketball. Some numbers for Gilbert Arenas. He's putting up about 21 points per 9 assists and 4 rebounds. And you talk about guys who just have a nose for putting up points. He is one of them.
Yeah, he sure is, and he rarely has back-to-back bad games. If he has an off night, he usually follows that up with a big night.
Mavericks trail by 10. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. And it's good for 2.
Finally get one to drop after starting the half with 4 straight clanks.
Outside Jordan, and they double up Jordan. He's looking for Durbin and finds him. And a wide open look for Arenas. And the 3-ball is good. And now just a 5-point Chicago lead.
And this is someone that can really hurt you from long range. He did that to a degree in the first half, and he's doing it now.
Chicago calls timeout. Stats for him.
There's been a drop-off in the rebounding numbers. He seems to be getting out-muscled on the glass in a way we didn't see earlier in the season. His last 10 games, the totals have taken a huge hit.
Robertson against Doncic. Jordan, the pass to Elijah.
Oh, neat.
And it's the Mavericks on the break. Here's Durbin. Dennis Rodman pulls it in. Rodman's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Pass to Elijah. And then Olajuwon with the dunk.
Boy, the athleticism of Olajuwon, love it. Showing how efficient he can be when he's close to the bucket. A terrific throwdown.
Porzingis passes to Nowitzki. To the inside. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
The Mavericks have again missed a free throw. 5 for 5. Curry's checked in for Gilbert Arenas. That free throw good from Porzingis. Just under 3.5 minutes play here in the third quarter. And there's the pass to Jordan. Now, here is Olajuwon. Guarded by Porzingis. Olajuwon gives to Pippen. Bangs home the trifecta. Pippen's got 11.
Scottie Pippen, a dependable shooter from here now. Like how he gets his feet set first. That's fundamental, but essential.
Curry passes to Porzingis. Doncic outside. Back to Nowitzki. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. The Bulls leading by 5. Now Robertson. He's got 10. It's tipped. It's stolen by Curry. Now the Mavericks moving it up. Porzingis has got the ball. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Another 3 for Dallas.
Well, they're getting stops, and they're attacking on the offensive end.
You know, it's taken a big run, but they were able to get back into this one. Very impressive. No quitting these guys.
Here's Jordan. Dishes to Olajuwon. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Olajuwon's got 6 in the quarter. Mavericks trailed by 4. Curry passes to Porzingis. Doncic against Robertson. They get the rebound. Another shot. Here's Nowitzki. Shooting foul as the whistle. Blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on Pippen.
He's so crafty at using the pump fake to his advantage. Can't leave your feet around him if you're on defense. You got to stay down.
Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Rudy Gay's checked in for Chicago. Fox comes in for Pippen. And they double up Jordan. Woke loose. And a hinge. Chicago turns it over. And a chance now to take a look at the schedule for the Chicago Bulls. On Saturday, they'll head home to take on the Los Angeles Clippers. Then on Monday, they'll be matching up against Kevin Durant and the Orlando Magic.
And that game against the Wizards, they have that date circled. They love to compete, and they feel they can play very well against that group if they can execute.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
Guys, their play close to the hoop has been great all game.
And you've always heard of guys being in a zone shooting, but you can be in a zone passing the basketball. And we've seen that tonight as well.
Curry with him. Gay picks him up defensively. Here's Curvin. And it's Gay with the rebound.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backcourt.
It's clearly been their edge, and in a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find.
And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Dirk Nowitzki picks up that one.
Hakeem Olajuwon, a transcendent talent. Late to the game, but my, oh my, what a beast of a big man. He's certainly a guy you can build a team around.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Mavericks trail by 7. Nowitzki outside. Irvin against Fox. Kleber kicks to Doncic. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Olajuwon. Here's Jordan. And then Olajuwon with the dunk.
Such a graceful player. Hakeem is light off the ground there for that rebound, and then the skill to send that one home.
And here's Curry, who brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Pass to Nowitzki. Kleber with it. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Passes to Doncic. Shot clock at 6. Looking to end the run. And a little up that time, but it drops.
Well, I think this is exactly what the coaching staff wants from Doncic, guys. I mean, being aggressive and committed to scoring the ball, looking for his shot.
I remember when Doncic was first asked, who's your favorite player? And boy, he did not hesitate. LeBron James.
Hey, Greg, for guys of his generation, that would be the answer for 80 to 90% of them, and with good reason. How about these quotes from Doncic? He said, if I dunk on LeBron, I can retire. But I like this one a little better. He said, LeBron can play in a lot of different positions. I can too. But for me to be like LeBron, I have to work much harder. That's a guy who knows his stuff.
Pass to Doncic.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboard.
And that's been the key to this league. I mean, they've really dominated the glass.
And they double up Jordan. Back to Robertson. He kicks it to Jordan. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
And a moment here, let's check out the numbers for Jordan. The last 10 games, he has been on a heck of a run. 3rd in scoring, 3rd in steals, and not many players convert opportunities inside as well as he. Top 15 in field goal percentage.
And the only way 3 in points if you have that scorer's mentality. He knows he's the go-to guy. And everyone else knows it as well. Outside Hardaway. The pass to Doncic.
And he is starting to turn it on now after that slow start.
The Bulls leading by 7. Now here's Robertson. He's got 10. Fox deciding where to go with it. 6 to shoot. Gervin against Robertson. Over Gervin. They grab their own miss. Here's Jordan. He feeds it to Olajuwon. And he gets it to go. Olajuwon's got 12 now in this quarter.
So I tell you what, you can't let Olajuwon get this kind of... positioning. I mean, he is a master at knowing how to score close inside.
Hardaway passes to Kleber. Dallas moving the ball around. Here's Doncic. Olajuwon with the block.
Yeah, you know, guys, this has been far from his best game. A disappointing outing for both him and the team.
And he's going to get... whistle for that foul. Gee, that was... The Bulls leading by 8. Taking a look at the Bulls. Robertson is out there with Jordan. Then it's Olajuwon. Then it's Pippen. And it's Rodman in at the power forward. Second chance effort. Rebound by the Bulls. Olajuwon's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Pippen against Gervin. And slam dunk by Jordan.
And Scottie Pippen so good at surveying the floor. Like seeing him find the open man with those sweet dishes.
Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
And, yep, that's going to be a flagrant foul. Unnecessary contact.
I gotta tell you, he's probably fortunate to just get a flagrant 1 there. I mean, so much contact. The officials easily could have gone even harder on it.
Greg, I agree. He better from now on. One more flagrant of any variety, and he's out of here. Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Rudy Gay's checked in for Olajuwon. Fox comes in for Dennis Rodman. And Gordon subbed in for Scottie Pippen. Chicago's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight. 5 of 12. Here's Jordan. Drops in the layup for 2. Jordan's got 13 points in the second half.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Murray finds Porzingis. Nowitzki outside. Curry on the wing. Guarded by Jordan. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Yeah, you know what? And I think they've just got to keep on keeping on. Keep drawing contact, attacking, getting to the line. That will certainly give them a chance to get back into the game.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And just like his brother Seth is an impressive bucket getter. I mean, somebody whose role is to shoot and score the ball.
Launches a 3, and there's Fox. That's good on the assist by Rudy Gay.
Well, he's just stretching. Defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Yeah, especially with the score. I mean, you got to tighten it up on defense.
Now that one, the Bulls' lead has been cut back down to 7. The bucket there from Arenas.
He's putting on a commanding performance here. He's hitting pointers in each half now.
Gay in the corner. Takes a 3. A shot, no good. And the Mavericks going the other way now. And Gervin kicks to Porzingis. Back to Gervin. Pass to Arenas. 6 on the shot clock. To the paint. Here's Nowitzki. That's good. It's Arenas with the assist. And now just a 5-point Bulls lead.
Tell you what, he doesn't look that strong, but Nowitzki is a strong guy. I mean, easily getting off shots over aggressive defense there.
Here's Jordan. Shoots over Curry, and it falls over the rim and in. Jordan's got 15 points here in the second half.
And we know Jordan is a master from the mid-range. Whether he's squared up or falling away, you feel like it's going to splash.
Gervin dishes to Nowitzki. Shoots over Fox. Nowitzki, no good.
That's a rare miss for him inside. He may have just rushed it a bit. Maybe lost concentration, too.
Porzingis with the block. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Porzingis. Mavericks on D. They trail by 7. And another assist for him.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. And free throw good from Gay.
Yeah, you know, when I covered Gay when he was in college, he was an outstanding player in the Big East, and it was pretty clear he had a bright future in the NBA in front of him, too.
And the shot goes in.
Boy, that was a sweet-looking teardrop. There's very little defense for that.
Robertson passes to Jordan. Over Curry. Almost, but it rolls out.
Unnecessary to go to the fadeaway there. It wasn't needed. Could have just kept it simple and taken an easy shot.
Drills the three-pointer.
Pass for Curry also excellent at seeing his guys when they're open.
Robertson passes to Jordan. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Game. The shot, no good. Nice D from Porzingis.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Curry, good.
Boy, Curry knows that kind of physical finish can give his team a spark.
Chicago leading by 3. Outside Jordan. Yes, that goes in. Jordan's got 38 points.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Here's Arenas, and it's blocked by Jordan.
Boy, much respect for the defensive Jordan. I mean, he gives his all on this end of the floor. Fantastic at getting his hands up to block shots.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to it?
And no let up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's going to expand.
Dallas making a switch here. Doncic is checked in. Bulls also changing it up. Olajuwon's checked in for Gay. Rodman comes in for Fox, and Pippen subbed in for Gordon. And with that, the Chicago lead is cut down now to just 6 points with that basket from Nowitzki. Here's Jordan, and it's sent back by Nowitzki. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Mavericks. The offensive rebound. The Bulls leading by 6. Outside Jordan, the feed to Olajuwon. Robertson outside. It's good from long range.
Good look there as well. And this is what Hakeem's worked on. Pay too much attention to him, and he'll burn you with a nice line.
Arenas can't hit. Chicago's gone 7 of 15 from three-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Here's Jordan. Rodman trying to break free. No good off the back of the rim. Mavericks trail by 9. On deep, Arenas. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got his 9th assist in the game now. Chicago's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. And he's trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop Irving. And the rejection by Pippen.
It's always been about the effort defensively for Pippen, known as a stopper and a fantastic shot blocker to boot.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
And they've been very loose with the ball here. They haven't been as patient, forcing things a bit, which has led to turnovers. They need to just slow down and relax.
And now, let's present our New Balance player of the game, Michael Jordan.
And it's been a ridiculous performance in the best sense possible. I mean, everything about his game has been working. And no matter what they've thrown at him, he's had the answer.
He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Jim Boylan talk. Demeanor was not one of the coaches. Team was well ahead. He said, this is the time to turn up, make push, and try to close out strong. See if they were listening, guys.
Doncic finds Nowitzki, and here's Porzingis. Passes it to Arenas. And it's... controls it. Here's Robertson. Good work defensively by Nowitzki. Mavericks trail by 8. Here's Arenas. Oh, we're going to see an ejection here, guys.
What?
Oh, boy, that's his second flagrant one foul of the game, and that's going to do it.
I can't believe he wouldn't exercise more control. I mean, knowing he already had one flagrant foul, you can't be that reckless when you're on thin ice like he was.
Greg, after his first flagrant, you knew the officials were going to have their eyes on him the rest of the way, and now he'll be making the lonely walk, the walk of shame, back. He's checked in for, and the Bulls making a change. Is checked in. Off the inbound pass. Got that one. The Bulls lead has been cut down now to just 3 in the bucket from Arenas.
You know, he's got to be exasperated right now, fellas. I mean, playing excellent ball, but they're still losing.
Jordan, the pass to Olajuwon. Slammed in by Jordan.
How about that intensity that Jordan brings? I mean, this dude comes alive during crucial parts of the game.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Yeah, they've not missed a single foul. That's taking care of business, fellas.
Arenas with it. Outguarded by Fox. Arenas can't hit. The Bulls leading by 6. Pass to Jordan, and he lobs it up toward the rim. Porzingis with the steal. Inside. And the layup's good off the glass. Durbin's got 5 points now this quarter.
Arenas setting up teammates. What a great pass.
Chicago's gone 7 of 15 from three-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot. Now the pass to Jordan. Fox kicks to Jordan. At 6. Pulls up on the wing. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Jordan's got 48.
And his stroke has been dead on from the outside. I mean, inside, outside, it just doesn't matter.
Here's Arenas. No good on that one. Jordan with some nice D. Chicago's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Got 1:18 left in the fourth quarter. Takes it from 10. And it's right. It's off the rim. Mavericks trail by 6. On the wing, Arenas. It's 4. What a beautiful shot to pull him to within 3.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
They're playing here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
Now they're going for the jugular. A few more trips like that, and we might be able to see this one in the books.
There's 53 seconds left in the fourth.
Sure, they've got enough time to save themselves.
It doesn't look good, even with a quick bucket here.
To Porzingis. Intense shot. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. One on Pippen.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. Defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throw.
Seconds left in the fourth quarter. Right, Fox. It's Pippen on the wing. All alone. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. And the Bulls lead by 6. And the time here. They're trailing by 6. 24 seconds to play in the final quarter. Steps back and fires. It doesn't go for him. Now the Bulls with it. They've led by as many as 11 points. And now we've got the intentional foul.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul somewhat different.
They didn't really have another option. I mean, I thought they did a nice job getting it in his hands and making sure he was the guy who'd go to the line.
Burke kicks to Marjanovic. Right for three. Olajuwon with the block. And so it's Chicago winning this one. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight.
Hit like a thunder wave. I shake shit for 100 days. Still underrated, son. Even if they tell me I'm top 5, undebatable to even tell me I'm not. I put it on my mama on you about time. Same codes, they told me to watch spies. To be front cap, you see where I'm headed. I know you want that. I know where your head is. I know when the